When you picture your college days, you might remember hitting the books, late nights, or cramming for finals. But you might not think about fish. Well, the College of Southern Idaho is bringing fish to the forefront in the new aquaculture program. It's a unique opportunity in a very special setting in Twin Falls. Our meteorologist and superstar reporter, Sophia Bliss, went out there to find out more.
They're kind of just hanging out right now. It's a unique strain of rainbow trout, and we've been spawning them ever since.
These rainbow trout don't look like they're doing too much right now, but they're playing a role in the future of some Idaho college students. Students will be dipping their toes in the waters of the aquaculture scene through a program CSI offers. In this new facility, students will learn how to keep fish healthy and for helping them thrive. The move to this new facility is in part because of recent development in Twin Falls.
So where are they at in their life cycle right now, this group?
So they are about 3 and 4 years old.
Students will be able to access the newer facility at the College of Southern Idaho this fall and will work with Melissa Wagner, the Aquaculture Program Manager. So what is aquaculture?
So the more textbook definition is like the rearing of aquatic species or plants or animals. So it's essentially the raising and caring for fish.
And while this program is centered on spawning fish, it's also spawning new opportunities in the lives of some of its students.
I didn't know very much about the aquaculture situation until I took the class. And I learned everything from top to bottom. I actually started a hobby project in my backyard as an aquaponics project. And I spent a lot of time doing that and wanted to change career paths. It was more of I found a passion and I went for it. And it hasn't been a day of work since I started.
And while it may not feel like work, there's certainly a lot of science involved.
Their life cycle kind of depends on different water chemistry and temperature and light.
So what would be the ideal time for you to be planning them to spawn? When do you typically plan on that?
So I would like early September. That way the students have a couple weeks where I can kind of walk them through what's going on. We might be able to go to another facility where they do that spawning so they know the process. And then we can come in and do it with our own fish.
The rainbow trout that are raised here will go on to stocking private ponds and possibly to Nez Perce tribe lands as well. But the program's main source of income includes selling the trout to a fish farm that turns the trout into food for zoos and aquariums.
We are still one of the only, if not the only, college that has a commercial fish farm as well. So a lot of the other places have wet labs and experiment areas that they can go to, but ours is a fully functioning revenue producing facility. And so that's kind of a leg up that we've had on other programs in the country.
Wagner adds the aquaculture program is one of the oldest in the country at about 50 years old. They've been in the Twin Falls area since the start.
So 70% of the country's domestic trout is produced in 3 counties. It's Jerome, Gooding, and Twin Falls County.
So if you're in New York and you're ordering a trout in a restaurant, there's a 70% chance that it's coming from the Magic Valley. While the area is big on fish production, the program is on the smaller side.
So it kind of varies a little bit. There have been years where they've had up to 15, but then there's been other years where they've had 3 to 5. But we're hoping for at least a consistent 10.
Sure, that's a small class size, but it's certainly not short on passion or vision.
I'm trying to expand the program so it's not just working at a hatchery. The thing I actually like the most about aquaculture is I don't just raise fish. I am someone that I don't like doing the same thing every single day. So I can be feeding and sweeping one day. I can be preparing concrete the next day. I'm now a plumber, a carpenter. I'm working on being an electrician. I do data entry. I do research projects. I'm able to go to conferences. And so it's a very well-rounded job.
Aquaculture is the future of agriculture. So it's the future of food production. We're running out of land, essentially. So the next step is to move into water, and fish is huge. So that's a big one that for me it's the future of food.
It's nice to be here, and if you look around, you're down in the Snake River Canyon while you're learning something very unique. How do you beat that?
Wagner says CSI students can graduate with their associate's degree and continue on to get a bachelor's degree in fisheries management, fish biology, nutrition, and pathology.